also, there were so many other people here earlier. We had like
you had 70 people. I heard. I talked to MouseFat about that, and he told me. And I'm real proud of you guys. You guys are doing. You're living the dream.
I know. He's gone outward. Apparently, it's like on the radio. There's like it's on a bunch of pamphlets.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know about that. I saw the Facebook stuff and the Twitter stuff. So I thought it was mostly just word of mouth, but getting it up on the radio too, that's great. That's that is some major PR work. He's doing the job.
He's a legend.
Yeah, I'll say.
He's also got like hella lucky too.
Nice.
But like, yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All you guys need to do now is expand, get into a larger area so you can start rearing in some of the newer games that are coming out too.
Right.
Because this is a year old. I'm not saying it's getting old.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's a year old. There are new things coming out. It's like Grand Blue's coming out in 2 weeks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and Xseed's already got me codes, so, or at least they're on the way. Capcom already got me my codes for Street Fighter Arcade Edition. I mean, not Arcade Edition, Championship Edition. And so we've got all the unlocks. We're just waiting for it to drop on Valentine's Day and get Seth and the rest of the updates for the moves.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yep. So let's get back into this.
Anyways, we got Snake versus Rob, and it is A versus SageRage. SageRage is one of our coolest players. Most people consider him in the top 3 of our players.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. And he's the Rob?
Yeah, he is indeed the Rob.
Oh my god. I always hated going up against Rob just because he was so weird. He's like the Faust of this game, or at least he was up until Hero came out.
Yeah.
Because now Hero's the super weird one, and everybody's like, oh no, it's another Faust style character.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my god, guys, why do you keep comparing? I mean, just because they're weird and scary doesn't mean they're all Faust.
Yeah. And one of Rob's specialties in this match is that he has no issue challenging Snake at a distance.
No, he doesn't. That was brutal. Holy crap.
He goes for that so often.
And it works.
Yeah.
So keep it up, right? I mean, unless you can counter it, just do it.
Yeah. The Z drop gyro, I believe it has set knockback, so that works pretty much all the time.
Wow.
So when people are sitting at that like particular position, they're get spun on.
That's fantastic. I'm just wondering what Snake's going to be able to do in order to get through that, because I mean, he's already down 1, and he's already up at 113. I mean, how's this going to go for him if he can't kick it out? Right.
One of the issues is that because of Rob's sort of recovery ways or ways of recovering, Snake is gonna have a really hard time edgeguarding him. His best option is, of course, this what do you call it? Rocket launcher that you see right here. The Nikita. There we go. And that does pose problems for Rob's big body, but Rob also can save his jump, and that's the biggest way to maneuver around it. This matchup for him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Already down to 1 stock.
Yeah.
This Rob is just brutal.
There's a reason why he's number 3. In fact, he beat our number 2 player recently in the last tournament.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's really putting in work.
It seems like it. And, oh my gosh! Wow.
Okay, so the gyro stopped him from teching, so he could jump, and he couldn't tech. So he got a free punish, sort of like shield breaks, and then he downhill again, put him over there, and then he got one more jab block after that.
Oh wow!
You can only jab block twice before your opponent gets out, and that was just enough to push him across the entire stage.
Oh my gosh! That's some class right there.
Yeah. And Malice is no sleeper too. He's another one of our top players here. But Rob is just a behemoth of character.
It seems like I'm pretty sure AM's missing how Brawl Snake used to be. Oh my god, such a cheaty face character, and now he's been just nerfed to death.
Yeah.
With the exception of the booty upgrade.
Right. One of Snake's better things to do in this matchup is as kind of bad as it sounds, is actually trading grenades. Because grenades help get out of disadvantage as much as they also create disadvantage. But he might need this against Rob. Yeah. Also, this is also just scary being on top of Rob, period.
Yeah, he's got so many up tools, it's crazy.
Yeah, the up air deals a lot of damage, and it sets you up to get more up airs. And oh my gosh, are we gonna see another Snake carry?
Wow, that was
he really has fun.
He almost got that. He does. That juggle is just brutal.
Snake is not putting enough grenades in front of Rob's face in order to pressure him, where all the gyros are being placed in exceptional spots, and the lasers are coming in just in the right times to pressure him in the, you know.
Right, right. Oh, he had a good block string there. Oh, good block. Great block string by AM, finally. And then he gets hit at the top.
Yeah. The issue is that he's being put at so much disadvantage.
That was a good Nikita.
Of making sure to follow all of his movements and his future movements. Oh my gosh.
That's dangerous. That is super dangerous. Ooh.
Almost. Look at that,
that was a good edge guard. I mean, it failed at first, but he was able to recover into that up.
Right.
That up tilt was good. But AM is learning a little bit. He's getting there. I mean, if this turned into 3 out of 5, he probably could come back and roll it back. But I mean, I don't think he's learning fast enough for a best of 3.
Yeah. He did grab the grenade, so he patiently waited until the grenade timer was going to run out there.
Right.
I think this stage also benefits Rob more too, just because the side blast zones are a lot closer, and as we've seen, Rob can just carry you across the entire stage. Snake is more of a I'm gonna kill you off chop type of character. It helps here, but doesn't necessarily help versus Rob when Rob's also just
nailing you like that.
Yeah. This is winner semifinals too. So
oh jeez.
Is this a best of 5?
Is this best of 5? Okay, so this is best of 5. So AM can still come back if he's learned enough. I mean, you can see that he's getting it. He's getting there, and he's learning his block strings, and he's getting his counters pretty decent. And he's also able to carry that Nikita pretty well. I mean, it almost looked like he luckily got him that one time, but it's starting to get a little more consistent.
Yeah. One of the biggest issues, just in general, is that SageRage is such a good player. These gain these consistent combos off that deal so much damage. Are we seeing that?
Yeah, we're seeing Palutena.
Palu does much better to this matchup because she has more tools to challenge both Rob at a distance and Rob up close. Her infamous snare is really good at doing the same thing that SageRage is doing. To less of a degree as on gyro to fair stuff, but still to a decently powerful rate.
Right. There are those jabs again. He couldn't capitalize on it this time. I mean, I doubt that he was scared about it, but I think he was just being cautious because he's trying to feel out how AM plays it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's already dropping a little bit. These are new tools. They're different. She's a little faster.
Yeah. Using laser to catch the landing there, knowing that AM is using his double jumps pretty radically.
Yeah, and they're, I mean, and they're a lot faster than Snake's by a lot.
Yeah.
I think that's probably, that was nice. That was probably Snake's real big downfall, that he was just so slow for how well Rob can move. I mean, the mobility of Rob is ridiculous.
It's
considering that he's already a slow character too.
Yeah.
Because if you can take a slow character and speed him up because of your tech, then they become really, really dangerous.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons why Rob is able to get off so many combos is just because he's able to use that gyro to give him more time in order to push more damage. And he can re-grab that gyro, which allows him to take even more space away from that character as well.
Well, he's also canceling like double jumps into down moves. So, I mean, it's getting him distance, and it's also allowing him to land faster.
Being pressured on the ground, though.
Oh my!
Yikes!
That was he got scared. He got scared of that. He didn't want to try and go for the ledge grab.
Upwards. Yeah, he got that upwards.
Out. That was harsh.
All right. He read the spot pressure of the up tilt.
No edge guard. Couldn't do it, but
he's doing a better job of spacing his area right here, making sure not get put into any sort of disadvantage.
Oh no!
Ooh, too far. He sacrificed some stage control.
I gotta say, I'm rooting for AM because he's doing a whole lot better. I think he should have gone with her after the first, after being beat the first.
Yeah, I don't see the Palutena too often from him. It's mostly Snake.
Yeah, it's mostly kind of a last ditch kind of a deal. I mean, he seems to be doing real well with it so far, though.
Yeah, thankfully he's just not letting SageRage get all the stuff that he really needs. He's getting poked here and there with some moves.
There it was. So he's still in the game. If he can last long enough with that, speaking too soon here. I guess I better stop talking.
There's really gonna last a long time. It's multi-hit, and it's good damage, and it's fast.
Oh man, he can still get this. It's just he's having a real hard time, and then he needs that high percentage, and he's just not able to get it.
Yeah, the drag down up here, but
oh, here we go.
Drill
This will be
and up smash. That is confirmed, and out of Malice. Unfortunately,
he was so close.
if he had more experience with that Palutena, maybe during game 2, or that game lasted a bit longer, then he could have won. But
I think it would have been better if he swapped to her in the second match and then continued into the third match with her again.
Right.
As long as he didn't telegraph his strategies too much during the second match, which, I mean, I think he did a really good job of mixing it up in this matchup, that he could have taken it in a third round.
Yeah, Palutena's speed really helped out there in order to just carefully evade a lot of Rob's options when he was trying to come back from stage and all of that.
Absolutely.
On top of counter being just a nice tool to have when you need it.